Shall we start? Let's start just by marching on the spot. Now remember, if you don't want to do impact, you don't need to. But once again, if you've not got any trainers on, that's fine, you can do it without. Now, if you're all right jogging, go for it. If you just want to march, that's fine. Just get your knees up a little bit higher and let's go for a little walk around our living room. I've deliberately not put the heating on in this room, and my goodness me, it's like, but actually I'll be glad of that, I'm sure, halfway through this. Okay, now I want you to take your heels to your bottom. Feel free to flick them and jog if you want to, like so. Come forward and then turn around, come back. Okay, we're going to go side to side with our feet now. We're going to come forward and we're going to go back. We're going to get our arms going too. We'll start to punch them. So just go back to normal jogs. I just want you to take your arms up and then out to the side and then come down nice and low. Come down even lower to the floor. Forget hands. The feet go really quick now. And then we're going to go more into a jog again. If you want to walk it, that's fine. We're going to go a little bit higher with our knees. 10 more seconds. Let's go nice and high. Good. 4, 3, 2, bring it back down. Okay, we're going to start. Take our elbow to our knee. Elbow to our knee. Good. Keep going. Now we're going to do elbow, elbow, squat, squat. Elbow, elbow, squat, squat. Keep going. Squat, squat. And then we're going to add a jump. So elbow, elbow, squat, squat, jump. Elbow, elbow, squat, squat, jump, burpee. Good. Elbow, elbow, squat, squat, jump, burpee. 3 more. Squat, squat, jump, down. Remember, if you don't want to jump, just do 2 squats, like so, and then into a burpee. Last one, okay? Elbow, elbow, squat, squat, burpee. Okay, we're going to get down onto the floor. You can give me some knee drivers. So we're going to do 20. Knee to opposite elbow, so in a plank position, and we go. Knee to opposite elbow. That's 10. Step it if you need to. And then you're going to go into some press ups. Full or half is up to you. If you're doing half, tuck your tailbone under. Come forward and down. You want your elbows flaring kind of dragging behind you. Okay, standing on up, and you're going to go some ice skaters, so 1 foot behind the other, leaping across. Like so. And we're doing 10. 6, 7. Try to leap, not step, but if you need to step, that's fine. And 9. We'll do this one more round, guys. So, down we go. 3, 4. That's 10. 20. Onto the press ups, full or half, it's up to you. Shoulders away from ears. If you want to do them higher up, that's fine too. And one more. Standing on up. We're going to go into our ice skaters. So 1 foot behind the other. Leap across. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, everyone. Give your legs a good shake. Grab a drink if you need it. Okay, ready to roll your wrists. Not roll them, snake them. We're gonna go higher. Lovely, so we're gonna mobilize your joints. Should be nice and warm now. Take your right arm, circle behind. Other side. And 4, 5, put your hands on your hips, circle round. Now get your whole body moving. So upper body 2. And then we go the other way. Excellent. 2 and 1. Okay, open out your hips. So come in and round. 5. So out of breath today, what's that about? 8, 9, and 10. Now do the opposite movement, so come in and round. Going over hurdles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay standing. Left leg forward and back. Kicking up nice and high. Now change the direction of your foot. So you're sweeping it across the midline of your body. So you're trying to score a goal with the inside of your foot. And then swap legs. So right leg, stand nice and tall. Kicking forward and back. 4 and 5. And sweep across the midline of your body for 5. 3, 4, 5. Come down to the floor. Let me just adjust the camera again. Okay, let's mobilize your legs and your upper body. So we're going to a plank position. You're going to take your left foot to that right side of your left hand. I want you to push down your right leg. Stretch your left arm up. Touch the back pocket on your right hand side. Come back up and down. Swap sides. Right leg. Up, down, up, back. 2 more of these. Up, touch, up, down, other side. Up, touch, back up, down. Now just the legs going. 1, pushing down through the hip. 3 and 4. Right, I'd like you to go into a bit of a downward dog. So push your heels down, stretch through your shoulders, and then all I want you to do is walk your feet as much as you can back towards your hands. When you need to bend your knees, that's fine, do so. Round up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, and roll those shoulders back. Okay, we're going to lie down now. We're going to fire our glute muscles up. So grab your resistance band if you have one. If not, don't worry, you can do this without. So take the band above the knees, like so. If you got a weight and you want to make it a bit more intense, grab it for me now and place it on your pelvis. So feet squared forwards. Heels not a million miles away from your bottom. You're going to lift your bum off the floor and push high, squeeze your bottom. Go onto both heels, toes off the floor. Come down to the floor, push back up, squeeze. Down to the floor, push back up, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your bottom high and then come halfway to the floor. Push back up, squeeze. Relax your bum down. Push back up, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your bottom high. Close your eyes. Just hold it there. Push a little bit higher. And take the weight, not the band, off. Let's do single leg ones now. So keep whichever leg is the weakest on the floor. Take the other one off. Keep the leg straight, same height as your left. Down, push back up. That is if your left one is the weakest. Mine is. Take your hands off the floor and keep your hips square and level. Push out against that band slightly. 2 and 1. Swapping sides. Ready, down you come. Push back up, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember the legs don't move. It's the bottom that does. 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. From your back, come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Knees up to chest. Roll onto your side. Take the band off. Grab yourself a quick drink. And then we'll start. So, what you need to start with, forget the kettlebell. I've probably used that's probably all the use it's going to get actually. Now we think about it. Okay, so we're going to do 4 exercises. The first exercise is going to be a burpee to reverse lunge. So you need your dumbbells. You can actually do them without weights as well. So you're going to go into a burpee position. So you come back and then you come in and then take the dumbbells above your head. She says, honestly, my camera. So your dumbbells are now above your head. Woo. And then you're going to reverse lunge. So down, back, down, back. Take the dumbbells down into burpee, above your head, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. That might be a compromised position for the camera. Right, then we're going to go down to the floor. So we're going to put the dumbbells on the floor and you're going to see that I'm in a low down lunge like that. So you're going to jump into the other side and then you're going to come off with your arms and you're going to roll like that, jump, and then you're going to roll. So this is good for your back, as well as your legs, as well as your heart. Okay, so always shoulders down, and the movement is scraping your body with the dumbbells. Next one, curtsy lunge to squat. So curtsy lunge, favourite move of mine for your bum. So feet about hip width apart. Go into a curtsy. So that is the curtsy part. Right knee low to the floor, push the weight into the left, come back to the middle, squat down, back up. Then you're going to go to the other side. Back, squat down, up. Okay, try and keep that chest lifted the whole time. It's going to get your bum. Okay, this one, forget the dumbbells, it's just pure hit this one. So it's called a snap. So basically, you go back, out, in, back, out, in. Okay, it's a bit confusing, but we'll get there, We've got 3 rounds of this to go. So, are you ready? We do 40 seconds, and then we have about 10 or 15 seconds rest, okay? So, we're going to do burpee to reverse lunge for 40 seconds. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So down to the floor, jump back, up, reverse lunge, down to the floor. You want to step the burpee? That's fine too. Above your head. And also if you don't want to do the arms above your head, not a problem. Oh, what's she doing? And then back, above your head. Now these exercises are working so many different muscles. Okay, so that's why so good for fat burning, so good for building lean muscle, so good for getting that heart rate up. Keep going, everyone. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so come down to the floor. You're in your low down lunge. You ready? 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Swapping over with the jump. And then you're going to roll. And then other side. And roll. Shoulders away from ears. And roll. Ears in line with shoulders. And you're looking diagonally in front of you. Oh, killers. Kill or for the thighs. And the arms and the back. So this is going to get your back muscles working, which is great because we're all sat at desks or chairs that are not meant, usually anyway, for sitting for so long. We can hunch over. This is great for posture. Okay, stand on up. Are you ready for curtsy lunge to squat? 3, 2, 1, on we go. So curtsy and squat and curtsy. Here we go. Squat. Send your weight back into your heels. Oh, other side. Great for your bum, this one. Good, shoulders away from ears. Legs are killing me already. Good, keep going. 5 seconds. Let's do one more squat, one more curtsy lunge. Well done. Okay, place the dumbbells down. You're ready to do what's called a snap. 3, 2, 1. Jump back, go out, in, further in, back, out, in. Good. 30 seconds left. Nice and low down if you can. 10 left. If you want to step this one, exactly the same motion, just without the jumping. And rest. Well done. Okay, so now, we got 3 exercises. 20 seconds each, 10 seconds rest. The first one is a star jump. Old school, okay? Like so, 20 seconds. If you don't want to do the jump, you can step. Just do it quite fast. Then we're coming down, we're going to do side bear crawls, okay? So, down into your bear crawl position. If I show you this way, this is the position you should be in. Knees just an inch or two off the floor. Go across for 4, and then back for 4. Okay, you won't get very far in 20 seconds, you'll be glad to know. And then we've got a plank. So if you can, try what's called the suicide plank. Nice term, huh? So you're in your plank. Brace your tummy and shoulders away from the ears. Come up onto your hands and back down. Try not to rock your hips too much. Really good for your shoulders. If you can't do that, just hold the plank. Okay, down on your elbows. Okay, try not to be up like this with your bum. Try not to be down low. You want your body to be in a plank position. Right, are we ready? What did I say? Star jumps, didn't we? Now let's take this down to 20 seconds. Everybody, okay, ready? 3, 2, and go. 15, 10. We got this. Remember to step it if you don't want to jump it. Down we go to the floor. Ready? So we're doing side bear crawls. 4 down one way, 4 down the other. 3, 2, and 1. Go. So you keep your knees just off the floor and then back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back we go. It's your hands come to meet each other, so do your knees. And then back. Actually, your hands do, your knees don't quite. Right, well done. Now what did I say? Oh yes, plank, walking plank. It's just 20 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just 20 seconds. See if you can do it. Even just a few. You can change the hand that you lead with. Brace your tummy in, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Grab yourself a drink. So, cancel that. That's round 1 done. Hope you're all okay. I've lost you all off my screen. Let's have a look. Oh, Rachel, you're all right, love. All right. Sophia, Pauline, looking very sprightly still, more so than me. I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock. Could I get back to sleep? I'm hoping this is going to help me. I'm ready for the joy of homeschooling. Okay, are we ready to start again? So, grab your dumbbells. We're burping and reverse lunging all over again. You ready? 40 seconds, girls. We can do this. Yes, we can. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down we go. Back head above your head. Reverse lunge it. Down. Above your head. Reverse lunge it. Now remember, if you don't want to lunge it, you could always just step it up like this, okay? Instead of the lunge. And you can step the burpees. Whew. Good. Keep on going. We got this. down, back up, down, back up. Burpees aren't so bad when you add them with other things, I think. Dilutes the pain. Last one. Ignore my timer. We're going to finish this one. Good. Right, come down to the floor. We're doing our little jumping lunges with a roll. So, you see my feet there. You ready? 3, 2, and 1. So we jump, we row. Down, jump, we row. Shoulders away from ears. Scrape your elbows against your body. Oh, the quads. Don't have kill on this one. 20 seconds left. 15. We got 10 to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. My legs just gave up there. Right, stand on up, girls. We're doing our squats. Sorry, our curtsy lunges into squats. Okay, 3, 2, and let's go. So, curtsy lunge it, back to the middle, squat. Curtsy lunge, middle, squat. Nice. Remember, swap dumbbells over if they're too light. Then, get them heavier. The good thing about these is even if you did it without any weight, you're still getting that heart rate up, unless you're a complete robot. Oh. Good. 5, 4, one more. 3, one more. 2, and 1. Well done. Let's do our snaps. Then we come to the floor. You're ready. Start with your knees in. 3, 2, 1. We jump back, out, in, jump back. When you jump back, if you can be in a plank, that's the position you want to be in. So take the bum down low. Speed it up if you can. Your body now is doing what it's told by the brain, so you can speed it up and you'll be able to do it fine. She says, okay, 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay. Grab a quick drink. And then we're back to our 20-second exercises. So we did start jumps, bear crawls, and then plank. Are we ready? Star jumps. Let me take that down. Don't want to do 40 seconds of star jumps. No, thank you. 3, 2, let's go. Ten seconds. Step if you can. Count to the impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the floor, girls. Are we ready? 20 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Ten seconds left. Knees just above the floor. Back we go. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Down to the floor. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Plank it out. You ready? Onto your elbows. Elbows should be underneath shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Walk it up if you can. And down. And up. And down. Oh, yes, we got this. Change the hand that you lead with to 1 more. Oh, good work. a drink. Right, we're going to take the tempo down now. So we're going to do some upper body. Now, we're going to take the time back up to 40 seconds. So we need dumbbells. If you can get heavier ones, and you're happy to use heavier ones once I've showed you the exercise, then brilliant. If you want to stay light, that's fine too. The first exercise is going to be a hip thrust. Yes, you heard right, hip thrust to shoulder press. Now, you'll see me, I'm on my knees. Okay, I've kind of got a triangle going on in my feet now. I'm going to come back like that. So I'm just about to sit on my heels, and then what I want to do is come up, curl my pelvis under, squeeze my bum, push up with my dumbbells. So I come back, so if I want to sit on my heels, then I come up, back down, so it's a thrust. And you really curl that pelvis under, gets your bum going. Good, we do something similar sometimes in sculpt, but this isn't actually as bad, would you believe? So that is for 40 seconds. Then we're going to lie down on the mat. We're going to do a chest press to chest flies. So we did chest flies last time. We're going to add a chest press into them this time. So a chest press works your shoulders, chest and triceps, and a fly works shoulders, biceps and chest. Okay, so it's really good upper body exercise. Right, so chest press. Take your arms above your chest. See, look, I've still got these odd dumbbells because I don't know what my children have done with them. Anyway, they are the same weight, I promise. You're in this position, make sure you can see me. Okay, make sure your back is imprinted into the mat. If it's not, just tilt your tailbone under slightly. You come down with the dumbbells. They come just on the outside of your chest, okay? Hover above the floor, then squeeze from your chest muscles, push back up, bring together. Out, down, hover just above the floor, push back up and together. So I'd like you to do 4 chest presses and then turn into chest flies. Okay, so they come together, the dumbbells, then we go wide. And then we're going to squeeze from our chest and back up. So we did these last time. So it's wide. Slight curve, not a bend in the elbows, wide and back in. So 4 of those. Then back to chest press. And this time you do 2. 1, 2, and then we go wide. 1, 2. Then just a single one. 1, and then a single one of that. Should be able to do that in 40 seconds. I tell you what, no, actually do it 40 seconds or else we'll be confused and that's not good. Right, then, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just do those 2 exercises actually. So what do we start with? We start with the shoulder presses. Right, are we ready? So grab your dumbbells, go onto your knees. Slight kind of triangle going on here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So sit down, come back up, curl under, push, up, push, squeeze your bum. Nice. We got this. How you doing, girls? Yes, I can see you. Good. Curl under with the pelvis. So you push your bum forward as you rise up. Oh, our arms are going to ache this morning. Your dumbbells should be facing forward. If you're unsure, just have a look at the camera. I might not show you. Lovely. 3, 2, gosh, 40 seconds is a lot, isn't it? Sound surprised. Okay, down to the floor. We'll start with, actually, let's do it without the timer because it's just going to get confusing if we do it with the timer. So 4 chest presses. You ready? Above your chest. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Dumbbells aren't going too wide. The inside of the dumbbells to the outside of your chest. Push from your chest and back up. Down. Push from your chest, back up. Squeeze. Once you've done 4, go into flies. Chest flies are harder than chest press. Ooh. Just the positioning that you have your arms in, and it really gets into those chest muscles. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Now we go into 2 chest presses. Push up, 1, 2, 2 flies. 1 and 2. This time single chest press and single fly. Well done. Right, back to the beginning. Are you ready? We're going back to our shoulder presses with our little flick under with our bum. 3, 2, 1, we're off. Down, push up, squeeze your bottom. 2 and 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm counting. Force of habit. Keep going, everyone. We got this. Rest if you need to. Squeeze your bottom as you thrust your hips under. Ooh, 10 seconds. Get these got heavy now. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay. Lie yourself down. Second round. Are you ready? So, let's do chest press again. Oh, you've got this. Tuck your tailbone under. If you need to imprint your back to the floor, if you've got dodgy lower back, best thing to do, just imprint it. It supports it. Squeeze from your chest. Make sure the dumbbells are over your chest and not your shoulders, because you've worked them enough. And then we go wide into our flies. 1, 2. Make sure you're squeezing from your chest. 4. Then we're going into 2. 1, 2, 2 flies. 1 and 2. 1 chest press. And then 1 flies. Oh, well done. Okay, last round. Of your shoulders. Grab yourself a drink if you need it. Okay. Are we ready? 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down. Thrusting up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're doing absolutely brilliant. I can see it all in the cameras. Pushing them high. Squeeze your bottoms. Support your back. Get your glutes working. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 2, 1. Oh. Right, last round of these. Then we've got one more of our rounds we did at the start to go. So enjoy the chest presses. They're probably the easiest one we've done. Ready? Inhale on the way down. Squeeze from your chest, push back up. So engage those pec muscles. That area that's in between your arm and your chest. You know, the bit that no one's quite sure what it's there for. The bit can get a bit flabby for us girls. When we squeeze from there, we're going to build those muscles. Last one of 4, then 2 chest presses. Back to flies for 2, 1, and 2 singles. 1. Oh, I didn't do singles there, I did doubles. And oh, last chest fly. Girls, well done. Whew. Okay, now let's grab a drink. Very slowly stand back up. Are you ready to go back for a final round of fun exercises? So we started with our burpees reverse lunge overhead. With the dumbbells. So 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's burpee. Ready? Burpee, back up, above your head. Reverse lunge. And down we go. Above your head. Great, everyone. If you need to start to slow things down, just work at your own pace. Take a break whenever you need to. You're doing absolutely brilliant. These are not easy. Ooh. 5 seconds left. Let's do one more. Ready? Go back, up, down, and down. You ready for the side killers? And for our backs as well. Right. So, come down to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Swap legs and row. Remember, if you want to step it, that's fine too. Row. Jump it only if you can. Only if the impact isn't going to hurt you. With so much pressure on your quads this one. Burn, burn, burn. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing on our curtsy lunge. Just squat. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So, curtsy. Back to the middle. Other side. Great, everyone. Come down. Other side. Doing great. You got 10 seconds left. Good, Sophia, Pauline, brilliant. I've done all right talking until now. It's so impossible. I don't know, Joe Wick says it all the time. Okay, and then our snaps. Are you ready? So, start with your knees in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh no, I've done this completely wrong. Keep going, everyone. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, brilliant. Right. Last round. Oh, over 20 seconders. Starting with our star jumps. Let me take it down to 20 seconds. We don't want to do any more than we have to. So, star jumps, bear crawls, plank. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Three, 2, 1. Down to the floor. Side bear crawls. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. Just go as far over as you can, depending on your space. And then back the other way, 10 seconds. Back the other way. 3, 2, 1. Well done. One last round for plank. Are we ready? We've got this. 20 seconds. 3, 2, let's go for it. Up and down. Remember to swap sides. Try not to roll the hips too much, she says. 3, 2, last one. Oh, well done. Okay. We're officially done. Awesome job, girls. Brilliant. If you're watching on catch up, hope you enjoyed that. Let's stretch it out now. So, Oh, doesn't tea taste so good after you've done some intensity exercise? Oh, satisfying, huh? Right, lie yourself down on your mat. Okay, let's stretch out our glutes. So place your right foot on top of your left knee. Grab underneath your left knee, take a deep breath. Bring the left knee towards you, push your right out to the side, and just bring that left leg straighter. Not all the way straight though. And if you can, take your right hand, place it on the inside of your right knee and push wide. Keep pulling in, keep pushing wide. And then swapping sides. Left foot on top of right knee. Take a deep breath in. Bring in, push out, straighten your right leg. Lovely. And then if you want to push that left one on to the side, do so now. Okay, so take your left leg high, grab on behind it, take a deep breath in, push your hip into the floor before you take a deep breath in, you pull that left leg in towards you and push out. Good, now relax and then take the leg wider. If you can, grab your foot, take a deep breath in, pull the leg as wide apart as you can, keeping your right hip down if you can. Don't worry if you can't, if you can only get to there, that's fine. Just pull in, push out, and then bring it back. Other side. Right leg high, grab on behind it, push the hip into the floor, deep breath in, pull in, push out. Good. Take the leg wide, deep breath in, pull in, push out. Lovely. Okay, now just have your arms down by your side. All I'd like you to do now is just create a little arch in your back, so you can feed your hands through to make a tunnel, and then go the opposite way. So you tilt your tailbone under, and then you arch. This is pelvic tilt. Just releases any tension that might have built up in your lower back. 2, and 1, and then take both knees up to your chest. Start at your lower back, work your way up through your mid-spine, up to your shoulder blades, and come back down the opposite way. Roll onto your side, onto your hands and your feet. Tuck your chin into your chest, and then just round up nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back, and then take your arms up. Let's bend our elbows, grab onto them, pull back, and then come over to the side. We worked your triceps when we did some press-ups at the start, and then we did our chest presses. Good, other side, bend, and come over, pull back. Oh, they're sore from sculpt, I think, yesterday. Take your arms behind your back, let's stretch out your chest, deep breath in. Raise your arms up, look up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Hands to your lower back, clasp in front of you, round forward, resist with your shoulders. Close your eyes. No, actually don't close your eyes, I'm thinking I'm doing sculpt. Oh dear. Okay, and then kick your legs. Then take your left heel to your bottom. Stand tall, knees together. Deep breath in. Pull the knee back, push your hips under, squeeze your bottom. Take a deep breath. Pull the knee back, push your hips under, squeeze your bottom. And swap sides. Right heel to bottom. Deep breath in. Take the knee back, push your hips under, squeeze your bum. Deep breath in, take the knee back, push your hips under, squeeze your bottom. And then step back with your left toes. You see me? I'm pushing my heel into the floor, pushing against where I am. Then we're going to swap sides. Good. And then let's finish with a nice stretch sequence. We finish the way we always do. Arms wide. Deep breath as you come down low. Wide, high, hands together. Exhale gently. Let's do it twice. Stretch wider. Deep breath in. Go wide. Come up, hands together. Exhale gently. Last time. Biggest, deepest breath you have. And as wide and as high as you can, hands together.